Hey everybody, Digivoid Gaming here. Got another video for you guys. This time I'm gonna profile my Mastemon deck for BT8. I was waiting for one card to come in the mail and I got it today, so I'm pretty happy. And now I can actually play test the way I want to with the deck and not miss any cards anymore. So without further ado, let's just get into this. I'm gonna start off with the eggs first, as we should. Running one Digimon from the starter deck. When attacking, if you have a yellow Digimon in play, which most likely you will, draw one card, and if you do, trash one card from your hand. Kind of like Demimera, except without, having to delete and lose your Digimon. So I know some of the players like to play this differently and play 4 of this and 1 Demimera, or just 4 of this and no Demimeras. But I feel like 5 eggs is... You need 5 eggs, I feel like. You get as many eggs as you can on the board for as long as you can. And then playing the 4 Demimera. So you already know what he does. On deletion, trigger, draw 1, and then trash 1 from your hand. Pretty consistent. So we're going with the purple base. We're going to get into level 3s now. The rookies. I'm playing 2 of this Salamon from the starter deck, and it has an inheritable just like the Gatomon from the starter, which is at the end of your turn you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon card in your hand by paying its DNA Digivolve cost. Sometimes you don't want to just hard play level 4s like the Gato and then work from there. It is a good start depending on how much memory you have to work with in the beginning, but at least in the meantime, if I manage to get up the ladder to level 5 and I don't have a Gatomon yet, this will do the trick. Essentially, it's like running 6 Gatomons. I only want to run 2 though, because I don't want to run too many yellows since I have a whole purple egg base. And that's that for those. Playing 2 Lucimon yellows. While you have 10 or more cards in your trash, when you're playing this card from your hand, reduce the play cost by 8, so you only pay 5. And then recover 1 on play, all turns. This Digimon can only Digivolve into Digimon with Lucimon in its name. Because as you can tell, it doesn't tell you can Digivolve this 3 on top of an egg. Or I'm pretty sure you can't, you can't Digivolve any level 4 on top of this either, unless it has Lucimon in its name. So pretty standard. And that's it for the yellow. We're going to the purple. I'm using 2 Tapirmon. All I need this to do is to attack into the stack and hope that it dies. So I can trigger, draw 1, and then draw the 1 for the egg and trash 1. So that's all he's good for, unfortunately. 2 Gazamon. All turns, your opponent can't gain memory except with Tamer effects. There's a lot of players using memory boost cards, and there's cards like Alphamon that gains memory when they attack with the inheritable for the X antibody stuff, so you don't want none of that stuff to go off. You don't want your opponent to gain memory ever, unless it's by a Tamer that sets them to 3. I'm playing 4 Tsukaimon from the starter deck. It can go on top of either yellow or purple eggs for free, but you mainly want to run it for the on play. So you pay 3 to play it, and then reveal the top 3 cards. Add 1 card with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in its traits among them to your hand, and then place the other ones at the bottom. So basically, he can add Magna Angelmon, Angel Woman, or Lady Devimon, or even Ophion Fall Down mode, and Mastemon because it's an angel. So you can add any of those cards to your hand in case you don't have them yet. Pretty nutty. And that's it for my 3s. I'm going to my 4s now. Level 4s, we're playing 2 Witchmon. It has an effect on security, so if they check this in the security, it plays, and then I can recover 1 level 5 or lower purple Digimon card from my trash and add it to my hand. You'll see why. Well, I'm running 2 of these because I'm only running 3 Lady Devies, and this can potentially recycle them. So essentially, I'm only playing 2 Lady Devies of the original ones and then 1 from the starter. Anyways, this helps me recover them in case I lose them in the stack early enough, or if I don't have one and it's in the trash, I can just play this and then recover it. And that goes along with any of the other purple that's level 5 or lower. I'm playing 2 Gatsumons, the promos. On opponent's turn, if you have a purple Digimon in play, this becomes a blocker. And then on play, if you have 3 or fewer cards in your stack, you recover 1. Pretty good. It's like a cheaper Lucemon, I would say, but not really. Then I'm playing this Black Gatsumon from BT8. It goes on top of level 3 for 3, but it has Rush when it gets played. Like if you were hard drop it, it's better than hard dropping a Bushy because it has 6,000. Bushy only has 3, I believe. And then its inheritable is Retaliation. So if anything's on top of this and they kill it, then it kills that too. And then I got 4 of these Gatsumons from the structure deck. So this Gatsumon is the main Gatsumon you're going to be going into, so you can get your Lady Devimon and your Angel Woman plays off. You can hard drop it for 5, or you can just Digivolve on top of level 3 for 3. And it goes either on top of purple or yellow. Its on-play effect is you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 yellow Digimon card and 1 purple Digimon card among them, and then place the other one at the bottom of the deck in any order. That is so freaking good. So you're going to be adding a purple and a yellow card essentially with this card when you hard drop it. And then during your turn, if this card would Digivolve into a card with Archangel or Fallen Angel in its traits, reduce the memory cost of the Digi-Evolution by 2. So that only makes it to where you pay 1 to Digivolve into an Angel Woman or a Lady Devimon on top of this, which is it's just nutty, to be honest. And then it's inheritable, just like that one Salamon. At the end of the turn, you can DNA Digivolution into your DNA Digimon by paying its DNA Digivolve cost. And I'll show you guys later the main play for the Mastemon Lucemon combo. And yeah, that's it for that. That's your main Gatsumon right there. That's it for level 4s. We're on to level 5s now. I'm playing 2 Angel Woman from the structure deck. On play, you pay 6, and then one of your opponent's Digimon gets -2 checks for their turn. And then its inheritable is that while you have a purple Digimon in play, this Digimon gains security attack +1. It goes on top of any level 4 that's purple or yellow for a pay cost of 3. And that's pretty much it, really. Playing 3 Manga Angemon. On play, trigger, recover 1. And then its inheritable is this Digimon gets 1000 DP for every 3 cards in your security stack. So essentially, if you have 3 or more, if you have 6, he gets 2000. If you have 3, he gets 1000. It costs 7 to hard drop, but in the video later, or in the next little combo thing, I'm going to show you guys what you can do with them too. Pretty busted what you can do. Now we're going to go into the Fallen Angels. The Lady Devimon from the structure. It goes on top of any purple or yellow level 4 for a pay cost of 3. But if you have that Gatsumon, it's only going to cost you 1. Same goes for the Angel Woman. And I think it's just the Angel Woman and this one. Because the Angel Woman's an angel, I believe. Let me see. Oh, it's an Archangel. So you can technically use... Well, you wouldn't go into Magna Angemon, but anyways... On Digivolving, you may trash 1 card from your hand to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 yellow and 1 purple card with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel and its traits among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards of the bottom deck in any order. And it's inheritable. All of your yellow Digimon gain Retaliation. That is so insane. So basically, if you have this Gatsumon on the board or with her on the board, this gets Retaliation, and because you have this purple on the board, this also becomes a blocker. So you can make this a deadly card to block and kill whatever they're trying to kill on your board, or if they're just trying to remove stuff from your stack. That is insane. So yeah, that's that one lady. And I'm only running 2 because I'm running the Witchmons. Like I said, they can recover these from the trash. When Digivolving, trigger, draw 2, then trash 2. And then its inheritables, when you use an option card, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon once per turn. Digivolve for 3 on top of level 4, but if you have that Gatomon, it only costs 1. You never want to hard play this because it's not worth it. Or this one. You mainly want to Digivolve into these because with these are the main ones you're going to be using into that Gatomon. So you can go into the Mastemon play. I'm going to show you guys later. Playing 2 Lucimon Chaos mode. So your Lucimon, the yellow Lucimon that I showed you guys earlier, can Digivolve into this card from my hand for a memory cost of 7. Ignoring this card's Digi-Evolution requirements, for every 10 cards in your trash, reduce the memory cost when playing this card from your hand by 3. So instead of 14, you'd be paying 11, assuming you have 10 or more for every 10 cards in your trash. And then on play, or when you Digivolve, you can delete one of your opponent's Tamers or level 6 lower Digimon. What more do you need? Now, that was it for my level 5s. We're going to level 6s. I'm using Ophion Fall Down mode from BT8. It can go on top of any other Ophiomon for a Digivolve cost of 2s. I'm not using any other Ophiomons. I'm going to be using Ophiomon in my BT8 Yellow Hybrid build that I'll show you guys later. And see how this card interacts with that. Because the one from Next Adventure has a pretty decent effect. And it only costs 3. And then you can Digivolve this on top of that and then get this effect. So when Digivolving, if this Digimon has a purple card in its Digi-Evolution cards, delete one of your opponent's level 4 lower Digimon. If this Digimon has a yellow card in its Digi-Evolution cards, you recover 1 card. On deletion, you may play 1 purple or yellow level 4 or lower Digimon card from your hand, from your trash, without paying its memory cost. It's at 12,000 DP, which is pretty decent, and you only have to pay 4 to Digivolve on top of level 5. And it's dual colored, so it goes on top of either yellow or purple. Pretty nutty card. I was waiting for this to come in the mail so I can show you guys this deck profile finally. And I'm looking forward to playing with it and using it. And the last level 6, Mastemon. So this Mastemon can DNA Digivolve for 0 on top of a yellow level 5 and a purple yellow 5. And when Digivolving, you place 1 yellow or purple Digimon card from your trash on top of your security stack face down. When DNA Digivolving, you may search your security stack for 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card, and that pretty means, oh, that's any level. Wait, any 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card. Doesn't matter what color it is, and play it without paying its memory cost. Then shuffle your security stack. All turns, when you play another Digimon using an effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the played Digimon's level. So that's when I'm going to show you guys at the end of this video how that Lucimon combo goes off, because it is insane. Like, just insane what you can do with this. So that was all the monsters. We're going to Tamers now. I'm playing 2 Cody Hida. At the start of your main phase, if you have a yellow Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. This stacks. Same for the other effect. When one of your Digimon with 2 or more colors attacks, you may suspend this Tamer to give it one of your opponent's Digimon minus 2,000 DP for the turn. So if you have 2 of these and you attack with something that's dual colored, you suspend both, and then something on the board loses 4,000. Simple as that. That is insane. And it only costs 3 to play this. My last 2 Tamers, Kari Kamiya. A lot of people are playing 4 of this, and they're not even playing Cody, or some are, some aren't. There's so many ways of playing this deck, but for me, I feel like 2 is only necessary. At the start of your turn, if you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3, and then during your turn, when the card is added to your security stack, you may suspend this Tamer to gain 1 memory. That is pretty damn good, and it also stacks on top of it. So if you have 2 Karis and you recover something to your stack, you suspend both, and then you gain 2 memory. I'm going to the options now. I got 1 Deathclaw. You may delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. It only costs 1 to activate. And then security effect, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. This comes in really handy when they got those memory blockers and, you know, floodgates on the board that you need to get rid of in order to keep going. That's the whole reason I'm only running 1 of each memory boost. I could have ran 2 yellow, I could have ran 2 purple. It doesn't really matter to me. I wanted to use 1 of each. They both do the same thing, essentially. These both can add the dual colored cards. And when you activate them, most of the people that I've seen, they play them when they're along next to their tamers, but they should really be in the battle area. That way they can remember. And that's pretty much it. You guys know what these do already. One reinforcing memory boost. It's at 1. Main, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Place one of them on the top of your stack, and then add the other one to your hand. Except that when you delay this from your battle area, you gain 3 memory instead of 2. So that's the only reason I'm playing it, other than the fact that it's at 1, because it's a really good card. Now we're gonna get into the good stuff. 3 Flame Hellscythe. I know this should be a 4-up, but I only pulled 3 in my box, so I'm only playing 3, and so far I've had good success. Main, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP for the turn. Then play 1 purple or yellow Digimon card with 6,000 DP or less from your trash without paying its memory cost. Security, activate this card's main effect. So basically what that means is you can pop something with 6,000 underneath, and you can bring back anything that has 6,000 or less that's purple or yellow, or even the dual colored cards. That is pretty good, and their on-play effects go off, like the Gatomon, the Angelwoman, the Magna Angelmon, because that's 6,000 as well. But remember, you have to have both colors in order to use this card, unless it was in the stack. And last but not least, the last 2 options that I run, Chaos Degradation. I can't read. Cost of 8 to activate. Main, place one of your opponent's Digimon face down at the top or bottom of your opponent's security stack. If you do, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. That's its main effect. Security effect does the same thing, except it doesn't have the last part. So you may place one of your opponent's Digimon face down on top or bottom of the security stack, and that's it. And that's it, you guys. I'm pretty happy that I managed to finish this deck, and now I can fully playtest and then take it to locals and see how it does there. I have a few more deck profiles that I want to show off before that actually drops on Friday, so stay tuned for my BT8 yellow hybrid build, and I'll catch you guys later. Alright guys, I want to show you real quick how to go into the Mastemon play with the Lucimon combo. Should be a quick video, or a little clip at least. And I meant to add this to the main video, but I forgot. Alright, so here we go. So essentially, you're going to want a Tamer because she sets you to 3, and you need to go to 3. I mean, even if they leave you at 1 and you have no Tamer, you can still pull this off, which is pretty amazing. So let's just pretend we don't have this Tamer actually. Let's just pretend it's in this, just don't have it. Alright, so we're at 1, right? They choked you out, right? You're going to promote this, and you're going to use this effect. A second effect. You can digivolve this card into an Archangel or Fallen Angel in its traits and reduce the memory cost of the Digi-Evolution by 2. So what that means is this Lady Devi, normally I'd have to pay 3, and if I did, I'd go right over 0 and then just end my turn, right? But no, so I'm gonna reduce it by 2, so I'm gonna pay 1, go to 0, digivolve and draw, and then I'm gonna draw 2. 1, 2, and then discard 2. I'm gonna discard this Lucimon from my hand, and I'm also gonna discard this Angelwoman from my hand. When you do this combo, you want to make sure you're using a purple. Well, you're gonna use the Lady Devimon, and they're only purple, so you want to have a Lady Devimon on top of this Gatomon, because right now I'm at 0. I'm not going to attack with this because it could potentially die to the stack. So I'm going to play it safe, and I'm just going to do this instead and go into Mastemon. So I'm going to pay 7. And yeah, that's a lot of memory to give to your opponent, but it works out in the end depending on what their board is looking like. So I'm going to pay 7, effect, recover 1. And then my turn's over, right? So at the end of my turn, I can DNA Digivolve this Digimon into a Digimon that requires a DNA Digi-Evolution. So you're going to put this Manga Angemon on top of this and go into Mastemon, because Mastemon is on yellow on the left, so that's the primary color. You're going to draw, And then when you play Mastemon, because you had to have a yellow level 5 and a purple level 5 in order to go into this. And once you do, you can search your trash and then just add a purple or yellow card back onto your stack. And if you do, you can search your stack and then play any level 5 or lower. Yep, Digimon card from your stack onto the board. And when you do, you play the Lucimon for free. You shuffle your stack again, and then his effect goes off. You can pop a Tamer or a level 6 or lower Digimon. And then this Mastemon's secondary effect goes off. When you play another Digimon by an effect, you can delete the Digimon that's level is lower to or equal to the Digimon played level. So you can delete another Digimon that's level 5 or lower on the board. So you can either delete 2 Digimon or you can delete a Digimon and a Tamer because of him. And that's pretty much it, really. If I had this Kari on the board when I did that whole pay 7 for manga, I could have suspended this because whenever a card is added to my stack, I can suspend it and gain 1 memory. So I could have left them at 6. If you have 2 Karis on the board, they stack, and then you could have left them at 5 and so on. But you know, works better if you have a Kari on the board. And that's about it, really. So that's how you do that.